The Brave Children and the Ghostly Collector. The Smith family was thrilled to move into their new home. The house had a lot of character and charm, with large windows, a beautiful garden, and a stunning fireplace. They spent the first few days unpacking, painting, and decorating the rooms, feeling excited about their new beginning. However, things started to take a turn for the worse when they started experiencing unexplainable events. Doors would slam shut by themselves, objects would move around the room, and they could hear strange whispers and voices in the middle of the night. They tried to ignore it, thinking that it was just their imagination playing tricks on them, but as time passed, the occurrences became more frequent and more terrifying. The children of the family, Tim and Emily, were the most affected by the haunting. They couldn't sleep, they were constantly scared, and they started to experience strange dreams about the previous owner of the house, Mr. Johnson. They felt that something was off, that there was a secret hidden behind the walls of their home, and they were determined to uncover it. One day, while playing in the attic, the children found a dusty old box. As they opened it, they found a letter from Mr. Johnson, explaining that he had died in the house and that his spirit was still trapped inside. He asked for forgiveness and promised to leave the house if someone could solve the mystery behind his death. Tim and Emily were excited and scared at the same time. They didn't know where to start, but they knew that they had to find out what had happened to Mr. Johnson if they wanted to put his spirit to rest. They started to investigate the history of the house, reading old newspapers, talking to neighbors, and even visiting the local library to search for more information. One day, they found a clue that led them to a hidden room in the basement. As they opened the door, they felt a cold breeze and saw a shadowy figure in the corner. They approached it slowly, and as they got closer, they realized that it was a portrait of Mr. Johnson. The portrait had been painted by a famous artist, and it was worth a fortune. The children couldn't believe their luck. They had found the missing portrait, and they knew that they had to return it to its rightful place if they wanted to help Mr. Johnson find peace. They carefully carried the painting to Mr. Johnson's old study and placed it on his desk. As they did, they heard a loud thud and felt a cold breeze. Suddenly, Mr. Johnson's ghost appeared before them, thanking them for their help and disappearing into the air. The children felt a wave of relief, knowing that they had solved the mystery of the haunted house and helped Mr. Johnson find peace. From that day on, the house felt lighter, brighter, and more welcoming. The strange occurrences stopped, and the family could finally enjoy their new home. Tim and Emily knew that they had made a positive difference in someone's afterlife, and they were proud of their bravery and determination.